quite a while, and I'm so sorry for not posting videos for a very long time. Well, one or two things happened, so I couldn't post videos. But now I'm back. Okay, so today I'm gonna be talking about a very interesting topic. I know this topic came to my head, or I thought of this topic when I was posted to an health center somewhere in Alu, and then after one or two observations, I thought of bringing this topic to everybody. And the topic is family planning. Yeah, it's something we all hear every day, something we are all familiar with, but I'm going to talk about it today. Okay, so there are so many reasons why people don't want to participate in family planning. Okay, before I even continue with why some people are not interested in family planning, first of all, what exactly is this family planning of a thing? So family planning is a process or a way people space their children, or they give birth to the desired number of children. Before we get married, we discussed that spouse, okay, we want 3 children, we want 4 children, but just this, you coming together doesn't just bring 3. If you 3 or 4 children, it will give you more than 3 or 4 children. So that is why family planning is very important, because it enables you to have your desired number of children, and also it allows you to space your children properly, so that you can continue to enjoy yourself with your partner without thinking of pregnancy, or without the fear of giving birth to another child. So that's the importance of family planning. Okay, now what are the common myths in family planning? I mean, why are people not interested in family planning? One, some people feel family planning makes them add weight, makes them become big in size after a while. But the truth is, with or without family planning, women tend to add weight as they grow older. Yeah, it's just part of our nature. We tend to add weight. Might not be, to some people it might be small, to some people it might be more. So that is one fear people have, that if I begin to do this thing now, I'm going to add too much weight. Okay. Also, another idea people have, or something that made them run away from family planning, is they feel that family planning is not effective. After a while you can still get pregnant, that even though those things are in place, pregnancy can still come. So it's just like it's not 100% trusted. But trust me, family planning methods are 100% trusted. Yeah. Also, some people believe if a woman dies with let's say one of the devices in their body, they might not make it to heaven. It's a belief, it's a myth, it's something they believe, so they just try to avoid it as much as possible. You grab. And it's a very funny belief, but everybody has their belief. And some people believe, why some people's religion doesn't support family planning. If children comes from God, very well and good, but when you begin to have the over desired number of children and you are not able to take care of them, you know what are we talking about? So wisdom is profitable to direct. So even some people feel their religion doesn't support it, because it's just as if you are trying to stop God's blessings upon your life. Well, what can we say? All right. Another reason why people are not really interested in this family planning stuff is because IUD, that's the intrauterine device, they feel after a while it moves from the position where it was placed down to the brain or to the heart. Now, these are very common beliefs among people. That's why some women are not really interested in this family planning of a thing, because they feel after a while the device will move to the brain move to the heart, which can cause death. It's not true. Once that thing is fixed in the womb in the right place, it remains there till whenever you are ready to remove it. Okay, true, it might adjust a little, but you can easily go back to your medical. Some people also believe that this child planning of a thing is expensive. Feel these devices are very expensive. They are not. In fact, in some health clinic, like where I was posted to, it was completely free. It was free. Whether the one, any method is free. You don't have to buy these things, because um you don't have to buy these things, they are free. So if you feel it's expensive and that's why you're not interested, you're wrong. Take a step and discuss this with your spouse and make one or two moves. Yes. And the last reason why I think people are not interested in family planning, it's because they say it makes a woman infertile, like maybe after a while she won't be able to give birth. It's not true. When you remove these things from your body, or when you stop these processes, believe me, after a while your body have to adjust, of course, but then your body will return back to normal, and then you get pregnant. So I see no reason why people keep running away from family planning, and then we begin to see so many unwanted pregnancies. Even some people are willing to give birth to their child and drop the child somewhere because they don't want this child. But why not make a move and consider family planning instead of sinning against God and against man? Alright, so let's go to these common family planning devices. I mean, some of these things used for family plannings. I have some here, and I'm going to show you pictures of them so that you can identify them. And if you're interested, you can make your choice and visit your health center for more information. Okay, now the first one I have here is daily pills and emergency contraceptive. Yeah, this daily pills is different from emergency contraceptive. Emergency contraceptive is immediately after you understand the action, you just take a what is it called, just take a pill. That's emergency contraceptive. But this emergency contraceptive is not 100% accurate. Like, it cannot really be trusted, because do you know why? This emergency contraceptive, when you calculate the meal, just one of it is like a full sachet of the daily contraceptive pill. That daily contraceptive pill has almost that should be, it should be up to 15 pills. Now that emergency contraceptive pill is just one, 1, but they are equivalent to each other. So taking this one emergency contraceptive pill, you are taking almost 15 of daily contraceptive pill. So indirectly you are causing more harm to your body, because when after the action you take this emergency contraceptive pill, the next action you take emergency contraceptive, you are piling up these drugs in your body, which of course is not good for your health, because it's gonna take so much time before it will start before it will wear off the body, which is not good for the body. This emergency contraceptive pill, it's not good for the body. Why? I explain again. Because you are accumulating accumulating drugs in your body, this emergency contraceptive pill. Whereas on the other hand, this daily contraceptive pill, this daily contraceptive pill is as small, very very tiny, smaller than paracetamol. You can see the picture on your screen. It's very 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 small, smaller than paracetamol. And when you take it, should be taken every day, whether you're on your ovulation or you're not on your ovulation. It should be taken every day. But the thing with it is you have to be consistent. If you take it today by 7 a.m., you have to take it tomorrow by 7, next tomorrow by 7, every day by that particular time. Because these things has to, like, it's very small, so it doesn't, that small thing doesn't do anything. You have to keep on taking in more and more and more, so that it will, your body, it will have the desired quantity in your body. That way cause the action. What do I mean by action? Like, cause the pregnancy from not occurring, let me put it that way. Yeah, so that is it for daily contraceptive pills. The second on my list, male condom. Male condom. Now the good thing about condom is it can prevent STIs, as is sexually transmitted infections. It can prevent it, and at the same time it can prevent diseases. Now, but the truth is, we've heard complaints from people. Some people's skin tends to react to it, maybe um scratches, or begin to see some lumps, and no, let me not say lumps, begin to see some rashes and stuff like that. So some people are not really comfortable with condom, but condom is one of the good things to use to prevent pregnancy and also sexually transmitted disease, especially if your partner is someone that goes outside, that has other people that they meet sexually day to day. So this male condom is very good. Now another one is the female condom. Now the man may be like, abeg, I don't want to use condom, and you are, in fact, you are the one to carry the pregnancy. You are the one that will have to pass through the pregnancy stuff. So you use your own condom. As a woman has a condom too, a female condom. It prevents STIs, it prevents pregnancy. That is the good thing about, in fact, condom is the only one that can prevent sexually transmitted disease and at the same time prevent pregnancy. This standard this method is like a bead, as you can see on your screen. It's a bead that has a black and a white bead on it. The thing is, when you start as a woman, when you the first day of your menstruation, you place the ring on the bead on the first bead there, and then you use that bead is kind of a guide to help you know when you're ovulating and when you're not ovulating. That is your safe and your unsafe period. So that the whites on the bead, as you can see, those white period, you are advised not to meet with your man. Stay away, because there's 99, or let me say 90% chance you get pregnant those period. But once, like every day, you keep moving the ring, immediately you move the ring to the black day, action can begin. You can continue your action throughout that days. Like the number of black beads equals the number of days, so you can continue your action. But the problem is, will the man be willing to wait? And you as a woman, when you're ovulating, for most people, when they are ovulating, they are always sexually active, they are always aroused, so you may not be able to control yourself. And that is where condom also comes in, and other method comes in. But this particular method requires self-discipline. It requires self-discipline, and it will enable you to understand your body. There are most of us that don't understand our body. We don't know when we are ovulating, we don't know the number of days, we don't know when we are fertile, we don't know when we are not fertile. And we need these things, we need this knowledge, so that we're able to prevent pregnancies. True, you need to understand your body. Don't just flow with it. Oh, you don't come, you take pad. Oh, okay. No, it's not like that. You should be able to calculate, okay, I'm expecting my period by this day, so that when you're outside, you will not disgrace yourself. Permit me to use that word. Before you know it, your clothes is stained, and everybody's like, see, your clothes is stained. So much attention drawn to yourself. But if you are fully prepared, because you know that particular day your menstruation is going to come out, then why? You're safe. All right, the next one is the next on my list is lactational amenorrhea method. This method is for women that are lactating. women that are still breastfeeding their children, because the way the body works is, as a woman is breastfeeding, menstruation stops. Menstruation stops. These two cannot come together. A woman cannot be breastfeeding and at the same time menstruating. No, that is not how God designed the body. There are certain hormones that regulate such actions. So when a woman is breastfeeding, she's breastfeeding her baby, there's no way her body, there's no way she'll start ovulating and stuff like that. So she can easily meet with her husband anytime and without the fear of pregnancy. But the thing with we women is that our body differs. Our body differs. So anything can happen. And besides, when you stop breastfeeding your baby, what happens next? By the time the breast milk stops, your baby doesn't suck again, and then your menstruation starts again, you start ovulating again, then certainly your attention will be drawn back to, oh, I could get pregnant anytime. So that is just one method for women that are lactating to prevent pregnancy. The next here is injectables. I mean injections. Now there are some injections that are taken once every 3 months, once every 2 months, or once every 1 month. Just take a shot, just one shot, just a shot of injection, and then you are good to go. You stay, do whatever you want to do with your man till after 3 months again you come back for another shot. You could even tell your health advisor to teach you how to take it, and if you are able to inject yourself, fine and good, you just buy it and inject yourself at home. See, simple. That is it. Although there is one not advised for women that are breastfeeding. So that's why you need to go to your health center and ask questions. If you are still breastfeeding a baby, you tell them to give you the one that will not affect you breastfeeding a baby. You understand? So there's one for breastfeeding mothers and there's another one for non-breastfeeding mothers. So that is why you need to ask questions. IUD, intrauterine device. Now this intrauterine device, as you can see, is like a T. It's like a T, and it is inserted into the womb of a woman, because that is where pregnancy, that is where babies forms, that's where baby develops, in the womb. So when you place that device in your womb, and then a fertilized egg is moving from the fallopian tube down to the womb, and then it sees there is something there, it will not be able to do anything. Like, it's just like they're discarding that egg. You understand? So that device can stay as long as 5 to 7 years. It stays long, and you can remove it anytime. Anytime you remove it from your body, you can get pregnant again, and it doesn't affect sexual activity with your man. It doesn't at all. It doesn't do that. It's only when you are washing yourself, you just feel if that thread-like stuff is still, if you can feel that thread-like stuff, that means it is properly placed in your body. But if you notice you can't feel that thread-like stuff, go back to your doctor so that they can adjust the device on your body again. Implants are like two rods, although they are plastic rods, and they are inserted in the, most times people prefer using the left arm. You know why? Because most people are right-handed. So if you are right-handed and you use your right hand for a lot of things, for a lot of activities, it is placed in your left arm somewhere. Like, if you see, after flexing my arm like this, somewhere here, it is placed just below the skin. It doesn't go deep, just an incision, that is a cut, is made, and then the rod is just placed inside. Now, why is it used in the less dominant arm? Because you're advised not to use that arm for like 7 days, a maximum of 7 days. You're advised not to use that arm to do any strenuous work, whether clothes washing or lifting of heavy loads. No. You are not advised to do that for 7 days, so that where the incision was made will close. Okay, then after that 7 days you can continue with whatever you are doing and forget that you even have something in your body. Now these implants can stay for as long as 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years, yes. And it doesn't just work immediately it is inserted. No, it stays that during that period of 7 days it will start releasing some hormones. What it has inside are hormones that prevent eggs from maturing, that prevents a woman's egg from maturing. So what it does to just be releasing hormones into the body gradually. Now some complaints people have is most times they notice they are adding weight. Some people might add weight, some people might not add weight. That is the truth. It might most times you might feel headache, most times you might feel the breast is becoming tender and stuff like that. But the truth is, once it's implanted there and then it's covered with a plaster, continue with your activity with your man, continue enjoying yourself as long as you are ready to have another baby. Then you go remove it, although it will take a while, like for your body to adjust. But the truth is, definitely your menstrual cycle will be affected. Some people complain of their menses forming lumps, like their menses tend to come out with so much clot of blood. So when you go to your health center and you make this complaint, what you are giving a drug. And if it is noticed that even after taking the drug, your menstruation is still coming that way, still coming as lumps and then so much cramps and pains, that means your body is not comfortable with that method. So what you advise to do is to remove it and choose another family planning. Although these kind of complaints are very small, but we notice that some women's menstruation tend to be light, some people's menstruation tends to be irregular, meaning some people's own might even extend to 8 days from the normal 5. Some people 4-5 days, the menstruation days will increase to maybe 8, and these are just, but after some months these things will stop. It will. So that is for implants. Then the next I have on my list is female sterilization. This is a permanent method and you have to think twice. You need to think very well before you choose this female sterilization. What do I mean? It's a surgical process, meaning you have to go for surgery where the fallopian tube, like a part, like as you can see where the arrow is, has been cut, so that as the egg is moving, and it sees that there's nowhere to continue its movement because there's been a break in the bridge, permit me to say the bridge, definitely that egg has gone. There's no way you're gonna get pregnant. So that is what female sterilization is. It's a permanent method and most people tend to regret it after a while. So if you've sat down and you've discussed with your partner that we don't want any kind of children in our life again, then you can use that method, female sterilization method. Also, we have the male sterilization method. Male sterilization is where a man goes for a surgical operation. There's a kind of cut that prevents the sperm from moving. So, but I doubt if any man will want to sterilize himself. Like, it's so rare. I think I'm gonna ask this question: will any man really want to sterilize himself? Won't it be forced on the woman, pushed on her? Oh, you guys. Anyway, guys, so that is it on family planning. So in order to avoid unwanted pregnancies, in order to avoid regrets, in order to avoid abortions and so many, family planning is the best bet. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and watch out for more videos from me. Please click on the like button, please drop your questions, and please share my videos and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.